I'm Will Stockdale. I'm fixing to tell you how I went into the draft. Well, I didn't exactly go into the draft, neither. What it was that the draft come out and got me. Last spring, it was, one evening about the time the chickens are quieting down. You know, things was right peaceful with my pa sitting on the front porch of our place and my dog Blue asleep there. Oh, I wasn't in uniform then. And then all of a sudden, Pa stood up. Now, that surprised me a good bit right there. And then this here draft man come fussing and fuming up. I was right glad to see a little company. Pa, he wasn't too happy about it.
Are you threatening me with a firearm? I'm a government representative on government business.
Huh? What government?
U.S. government. The draft board. This boy's been called for the April draft, and he ain't even reported yet. He's a draft dodger.
Fold in that finger, sir. I'm a-warning you. Fold in that finger.
He could get put in jail for this. He's in tomorrow's group. This is your last chance. And by dag, if you don't leave with that group at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, you're going to be in more trouble than you ever seen. This is your last chance.
Look, I don't know what's the matter with you, but I want to tell you something. My boy can read, and I'm going to tell you that he can read better than anybody you ever saw. You just listen to me. Where's that book?
Right here.
I don't think I can stand out here and listen to you any longer. Read at him.
Once there was a boy named Tony who wanted a pony. So he went to his mama and said, "May I have a pony?" And his mama says, "No, Tony, you may not have a pony." So he went to his papa and said, "Papa, may I have a pony?" And his papa says, "No, Tony, you may not have a pony." End of the book, he gets the pony anyhow.
Now that it's settled as to whether or not my boy can read, you best be getting off of my property.
Pa, now I want to talk to you for a minute.
All right, but make it short.
Now listen, Pa, I don't think this here draft's such a bad idea. I mean, I'd kind of like to go.
Now you listen to me, son. Going in the draft don't just mean going into town. It means Macon and Atlanta and further still. I've been to Atlanta, you know that, when I was no older than you. I told you how them folks laughed at me and called me smart names. You don't want that, boy.
But they want me, Pa. They even sent a fellow to come and fetch me, didn't they? You've been tearing up them letters they've been sending me, ain't you, Pa? Say goodbye to Blue for me when he wakes up, will you?
You'll see it ain't going to be no different. They're going to poke fun at you and talk real sassy-like because you ain't a town boy. Write to me regular, huh?
Sure, Pa.
Print big.
All right, boys, here we are. Now let's fill out these cards. Last name first, first name, middle name last. Win? All right, boys, fill these out. Last name first, first name, middle name last.
Hey, you. This is the group going to the Air Force.
That's where I'm driving the bus to. Do you want me to reserve you a seat on it?
Let's save our jokes for the plowboys, huh?
Fill that out. Last name first, first name.
Yeah, I
middle.
know. Stand back, everybody. Stand back. Keep away from him. Don't come too close. He's dangerous. There. Reckon that'll hold you for a while.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any trouble bringing him over, Mr. McKinney?
Night in jail simmered all the wildest out of him. Here, fill this out. Last name first, first name, middle name last. Lean on the pump there.
Last name first.
First name, middle name last. Any of you boys had any ROTC?
Yeah, I did. Close to a year.
What's your name?
Blanchard, Urban S.
Okay, Irvin, I'm setting you in charge of this year group. When the bus gets to the classification center, you report to the sergeant there and give him these here forms.
What about him?
I'd keep the cuffs on him. Here's the key. Took me 2 months to flush him out of the hills, so see that he don't get away.
You hear what he said, plowboy? I don't want no trouble out of you, you understand?
Oh, me neither, Irvin.
My name to you is Blanchard.
It's a real pleasure.
Are you getting smart with me, plowboy? I don't want to hear one peep out of you, you understand? Not one peep.
All right, boys, Irvin there's in charge. Do like he says and don't give him no trouble. Colville is proud of her sons in uniform. Show them what kind of men we raise down here, and be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. Roosevelt,
Pa.
get on home.
Yes, Pa.
I told you to stay home this time. Now get. I'll kill you. Well, bye, boys. Don't take any wooden nickels.
Okay. Now into the bus when I call your name. DeRoy, Richard B.
Yeah.
Farnham, Robert E. Hooper, Junior C.
Here.
Lemon, Henry P.
Yeah.
Stockdale, Will.
Here.
Swinburne, Armande.
Yeah.
Whitledge, Benjamin B.
Whitledge, Benjamin B.
Help, Whitledge here. Oh, Whitledge, Benjamin B. here. Oh, is Mr. McKinney here?
Who?
Mr. McKinney, the man on the draft board. Where'd he go? I got a letter for him.
Take it easy, Sonny. You just missed him.
Oh, I gotta find him. I got a letter for him.
All right, he left me in charge.
Hey, give me that. That's a private letter. You can't take that. That's official business for Mr. McKinney. You give me that back.
Don't you understand English,
But
boy?
that's a private letter.
He left me in charge. Now fill out that form.
Why, you...
Hey, don't get sore at Urban, fella. He's had ROTC.
That don't give him no right to push me around.
Hey, you put your last name first, and then your first name, like this.
Stockdale, Will, Stockdale. All you need is one of each.
That's all?
Wise guy.
Yeah. Much obliged.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Oh, they think I'm a draft dodger, but I ain't.
Well, here, give me. You can't write no good with handcuffs on.
Thanks. Can't write much good without them.
Did you ever have measles?
No.
Mumps?
No.
Chicken pox?
No.
Any other communicable diseases?
I reckon not. You figure they're gonna make me go back home?
Did you ever break any bones?
Leg bone once.
Which leg?
The right. No, it was the left. Yeah, left.
Any member of your family belong to groups planning to overthrow the government by unconstitutional means?
No, we're pretty satisfied. He still limps a mite.
Who does?
That fella whose leg bone I broke. He hit me first.
Did you ever have ROTC?
No. Hey, Irvin had it close to a year. I figure he still got a touch of it in him.
Listen, Stockdale, ROTC...
Will's my name.
Will, ROTC... ain't-
What was yours again?
Whitledge, Ben Whitledge. ROTC...
Howdy.
Hi. Listen, Will, ROTC ain't a disease, it's training. Reserve Officer Training Corporation.
Is that the truth?
Sure. Now, there's different kinds. There's artillery ROTC, cavalry ROTC, infantry ROTC. Infantry's the best.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. Ben,
Yeah.
Irvin ain't sick.
No, and he don't rank no higher than we do neither, because ROTC don't mean a thing unless you finish the course.
So I beg of you, Mr. McKinney, please see my enclosed letter against the commanding officer in the Air Force.
Hey, you!
So that my son Ben will be put in the infantry like his sixth brother.
Go.
All his life, little Ben been dreaming about being a big infantry soldier like all the men in our family. Little Ben won't be a big soldier boy, huh?
Irvin, that letter belongs to Ben. Now, you give it to him.
I told you to keep your big mouth shut, plowboy. Well, break his poor little heart if he's put in the airport.
Give Ben his letter, Irvin.
Now, I'm warning you. Hey, let me in charge here.
Ben, are you absolutely sure about that ROTC?
Uh-huh.
For the rest of the story of No Time for Sergeants, you'll have to go to the Alvin Theater. If you can, get seats, and if you can't, you better put in your order now, because this is one of the some spectacular smash hits of Broadway. And the story is actually the thing that absolutely disrupts the United States Air Force with these two pals here. Roddy McDowall is the one, Andy Griffith the other. Robert Weber here is playing the menace, but the thing that disrupts the United States Air Force and darn near disrupts the United States infantry when they transfer over to infantry in a midnight ceremony is the amazing good humor of Andy Griffith. And they can't just figure him out because they've never met anybody that good-humored. Congratulations. It's wonderful to have had all of you fellows on our stage, and we've really enjoyed it. Do you enjoy the preview of it, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much.